Hey everybody, Amber from the Vault here. Welcome back to more Green Hell. We're going to go ahead and just jump right back in. But before we do, I just wanted to say thank you so much to the publisher for giving me a copy of this so I could go ahead and play it for you here on the channel. We're going to go ahead and get back in, so I'll see you back in just a sec. Alright, ladies and gents, we're going to go ahead and try this again. Basically, we don't really know what we're doing. And that's okay. It's okay that we don't know what we're doing. But what it does mean is that I should probably make an effort to make a fire. Maybe in the first day, if I can make an effort to make it to that village, that might actually help a little bit. But one thing I should probably do is try to drink when I get the chance a little bit more. I don't remember passing by any areas where we could drink, but I also don't remember checking. So that could be a problem. We don't have anything to store water in, and it didn't tell us that we had an opportunity to store water. So I have no idea what we're supposed to do.
I had an accident. I don't know what happened. Please, help. Over.
So there is water that is safe and water that is dirty and water that is clean. So there's a lot of different types. And that's right, we're back to fists now. Boring. We don't need no fists. So right now we're actually good. We are healthy, happy. So as we look around here, I'm going to try to go a little bit quicker this time, but last time there was stuff around here, so I don't want to completely say fuck it, but at the same time, kind of fuck it. I kind of want to make it over to that village. But I'm also afraid of losing my mind, because obviously I've already lost my mind once. I know what it's like now. Alright. Let's take a peek down there and see if... Do we have the lilies again? I don't see them. I'm wondering if that has to do with the fact that we picked them on a previous excursion? And maybe because we've had other glitches in the game. I'm curious if I restarted the game, if they'd be back. One way we're going to test this is to go see if the bird nest is back. If that's back, I think we should be fine. Okay, no, the bird nest is still there, right? Nope. I got wood resin. Okay, is that different than what we got last time? I think it is. I think that's different. Okay. So maybe it is random every time. So we might just get something random each time. One thing I might want to do is, just for shits and giggles, I think I'm going to exit out of the game completely and then come back just to see what happens, because I'm curious if it is always like a random thing, because this looks... I don't remember these being here last time. And if that's true, then that's actually pretty cool, because then you can't basically copy off someone else's guide, which would be pretty awesome. Look, that mushroom there is missing, and that was there every other time. I wonder if that's what it is. Huh. Well, now I'm kind of thinking maybe... I mean, if that's what it is, if it's just random every time and, you know, you get different experiences each one.
Fuck.
Okay, so yeah, that's the rash. What I'm thinking is, I'm planning on restarting regardless. I want to try that just to see what happens. If I restart, I want to see what happens. But in order for me to do that, I also want to go ahead and take the chance of just grabbing some things and seeing how they impact me. Well, actually, first, let's check this water. This water's dirty. Okay. I wonder if the insanity was being caused because it said worm insanity -12. I wonder if that was from the dirty water. Was that like a worm that we accidentally drank? Let's harvest this. Wish I would have found some rocks. But let's real close, or real quick, I mean, excuse me. Let's go ahead and just eat this. Just for the hell of it. Let's see what happens. Alright, let's just see what happens to us. Worst things worst, it gets us really, really sick. And we know it for the next game. Because I know we're going to die in this one. I've already kind of decided I'm not putting effort into surviving. So I'm not entirely concerned if I just keep putting random shit in my body. It is funny though how sometimes I go through these suicide runs and I 100% do better in the suicide runs than any other time. Are those monkey skulls? They sure are. Okay. So wow, this is so much closer than we thought it was. Huh, interesting.
Oh, it's a map. Or at least what's left of it.
Okay. Bone knife now. So now we can just go cut up some random shit. These actually seemed fine, those unknown nuts. I didn't really have issues with those. What is this? Small fire. Ah, okay, so we could do a ritual, I guess. And here we have the Molina. Or the Molinera. Molina. I keep saying it like it's Alfred Molina. Let's go ahead and head back this way. Oh, haven't seen that before. Let's grab that vine just for fun. And then some more mushrooms. So far, nothing seems to have happened with the other thing we took, but I suppose we should check our journal. Let's cut this one too. I wonder if we'll ever find like a book or something that explains what all these things do, and then it'll just be like, no, no, no. All those things are explained right here. Because otherwise, how would we ever know what they do? Because we wouldn't know for sure, you know what I mean? It could be killing you from the inside. Why haven't you killed it yet? Come on. There you go. There you go. Okay, now we can see if anything cures the venom. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's see if we can get anything to cure the venom. Let's just hit this. I don't know what this is. Just in case. Okay, just a leaf pile. Alright, now let's go ahead and experiment with drugs. I wonder what happens if you use this. Alright, you vomit pretty good. Let's see what happens if we eat this. Oh, so that's the Psychostoria. Got it. Okay, what was this? Oh, raw meat. Okay, let's eat it. Let's see what happens. Ooh, that didn't make us feel very good. Not a good game if you are uncomfortable with people throwing up. Try this one. Okay. Nothing so far. I assume that they're instantaneous?
God, I'm thirsty.
Okay, I know we're still throwing up from the other stuff, so... Larva.
Disgusting. Ugh.
Sanity isn't so good when we eat the larva. What about when we eat you? So far, the mushrooms and stuff are good. Okay, now eating this should make us really fucked up. Okay.
I'm so hungry.
Okay, and we should feel good about the banana. Okay, so far, I mean, these make us sick. Okay. So that's what we know so far. We know the bananas are good for us. The nuts weren't bad. The nuts were actually pretty good. The mushrooms were fine. But the larva, they give us protein, but we don't really like them. Also, we're gonna die, but that's fine. We knew we were gonna die. Let's see what else we have here. Can we eat any of these? I'm assuming not because they're all in here. But I would like to know what happens if we try to. Can we just kill ourselves? Can we just be like, I'm done with the world. I just want to die. Yep, there we go. We're done. We got to die twice on that one. Okay. Well, actually, I gotta be honest though. I'm kind of glad we did that because it was fun. So we got some ideas. I got ideas. That was the goal. It was a suicide run. We all knew we were gonna die. It's fine. Those are my favorite types of runs anyway. So every once in a while, if you don't do suicide runs in your own games, you don't know what you're missing out on. You gotta do suicide runs. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna go here. You're gonna watch me do it. I'm gonna go ahead and close the application. We are absolutely fine. We're gonna reopen it. We're gonna see if anything changes when we reopen it. The reason I want to do this is just because it is interesting that we're losing some of those items, like the lilies and some of the stuff is in different places. I think it's probably just randomized, but I want to make sure that it's randomized. So we're going to go ahead, reload the entire game, bring it back in. What we're not going to do is restart the entire game because that would drive me nuts. I don't want to replay the tutorial for the third time, but I think that this might give me the answer I'm looking for, and I have a feeling that that answer is just that everything is loaded in randomly, because they do have a multiplayer mode, and I'm gonna guess that especially with the multiplayer mode that things are loaded in randomly and then you survive like with friends, because it is supposed to be a survival game. You are literally supposed to survive, so it kind of takes away a little bit of that it takes away a little bit of the like ability to play it if you know where everything is. It would take away that survival part. You would be able to really quickly speedrun any game, and I think that that's a really good like function. But I am curious because we've experienced so many glitches at this point, not like game-breaking glitches, but like little visual glitches at least, if maybe there's something to it that it's just not loading in certain things. So we'll look for the mushrooms on the log, we'll look for the stone down by the water, and we'll look for the lilies. And if those three things suddenly all show up, because I saw them in different sessions, then that will make me think, okay, maybe it was more of a glitch than it was randomization. But if they're not there, then obviously we know that there's some type of randomization. So that would be the first way I would kind of handle it. So when I first got the stone option, it had appeared from over here. This banana tree has always been pretty normal. That always seems to be there. I'm not seeing a stone so far, but it is possible I picked up the stone somewhere else, and that's just where it clicked in and I noticed it. So let's check up here to see if there's a stone. Regardless, I'm going to treat this as our next foray into the actual forest. We're going to try to survive on this one. I don't recall these being here last time, but perhaps they were and I just didn't notice them. I'm seeing a lot of mushrooms this time, and I do not remember seeing those last time. But again, could be me. Could absolutely be me. Okay. Let's go over here and look for the lilies. They were pink lilies. Down along the water's edge somewhere. Okay, I'm not seeing any so far. Let's go a little bit further. I don't want to fall down. I'm so nervous I'm going to fall down. Yeah, I'm not seeing any this time. Okay, so I think it is randomization. That's definitely making me think more in randomization than anything else. Okay. Which, dope.
Hello?
I mean, that's really
Can
cool,
anyone hear
actually.
me? I had an accident. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, no
Please.
mushrooms there.
Help? Over.
So randomized. That is so cool. That really is cool. I mean, it's cool, but at the same time, I'm like obviously very frustrated by it because my brain goes, are you kidding me? I could have memorized where these things were. But that obviously is not how you play the game. And I gotta admit, I kind of like that. I think that's a really neat idea. That I don't know where everything is now. That iron vein or whatever it was over there looks like it stayed in the same place probably. But other than that, I mean, we still have so many things to discover. I do really like that. I really like that it still is like a, nope, you gotta go and actually play it yourself. I like that too, simply because if you want to watch someone else play it, you can. A lot of games don't give you really that option. If you watch someone else play it, you're kind of SOL if you play it on your own. Which, I have to admit, I really like watching other people play games, but I always wait until I've played it first, because I don't want to ruin a game for myself by watching someone else play it. Which probably sounds a little silly, but I really like playing games. But I will go and like watch some of my creators that I like to watch, like my favorite creators, go and watch or go and play, excuse me, a game that I've already played just because I'm super interested in their style. Okay, so let's go see if we get resin or if we get, looks like we're getting resin this time. Oh, and I don't see the bees over there this time. Okay, I wonder what's going on. Not having bees, though, might not be a bad thing. Because we can come over here, but I don't know if that means anything. Alright. So no bees this time. Well, let's take a look over here. Do we see anything? Man, I'm really just hoping for stones at this point. This looks like more iron, but it isn't lighting up like it is, so maybe it's not. Oh, come on. This water's still unsafe to drink. Okay. I guess I really have to go to a beach, huh? They're gonna be real Pacific, as my childhood self would say. I did not understand the word specific as a child. Nothing over here, just that big piece of... No. Alright. Well, that's okay. That's okay. Ooh. Whoa, wait. Is that just a divot in the rock? Or, yeah, okay. I thought it was a cave for a second. I got really excited. I was like, wait a minute, does this one have a cave? No. Okay. Come on. Oh my god, what? No. You should be absolutely fine. Come on. There we go. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching me play Green Hell. If you like this game, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Helps me know what to play, and it definitely helps me get noticed over here on YouTube. As always, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, if you haven't already, go ahead and click on that picture of my big dumb head up there. If you'd like to, click on the bell icon if you'd like to be notified every time I post a brand new video. Also, while you're here, go ahead and check out some of those other random videos on the the right-hand side of the screen. I do know my left from right, but just not when I'm recording. On the right-hand side of the screen there, go ahead and click those if you'd like to see more of my videos. Otherwise, those names in the center of your screen there, those are all of my patrons over on Patreon. Those are the folks who do keep this channel running, and those are their Twitter handles. Now, those are all the folks that signed up as of the time I was recording this video. That list may change, and it may change because you may be interested in signing up, and if you are, go ahead and click in the lower left-hand corner there. You can go ahead and click that. You can click on one of the many levels that are there. That really is the only reason I can keep this channel going. To be honest, I wouldn't be here without any of those people, so they are absolutely fantastic. Please drop them a like, give them a follow, whatever you can do to tell them that they are fantastic. Thank you so much, and we're going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. So see you in the next one.